Hello everyone, your girl Tay here, and I'm bringing you another Let's Talk Wild podcast episode. Today is December 13th, 2023, and this is a bonus episode, animal-inspired Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, the Indigo disc. We are back with some more Pokemon. Yes, we have part 2 of the DLC dropping. So for this episode, I'll discuss some new and returning Pokemon in the Scarlet and Violet, the Indigo disc, and the interesting facts about the animals they're based on. But before we get into that, make sure you guys follow and subscribe to the podcast on all podcasting and social media platforms. You can support the pod by becoming a subscription member. You can go to my podcast website on Buzzsprout to sign up. I'll have the link in the description box. Also, hit to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and check out the videos over there. Once you're done listening over here, you guys already know the drill. Now, let's talk wild. I've been enjoying part 1 of the DLC, The Teal Mask. Shiny hunting used to be a scary thing, but it's been a breeze lately because of my favorite gamer. Shout out to Panfro from Panfro Games. He makes the best Pokemon content, gaming content. If you want to subscribe to him, which I recommend, you won't be disappointed. I'll have his YouTube channel linked in the description box. Make sure you guys check him out, okay? I also love the drip. I'm definitely all about the Pokemon trainer fashion. That was the first thing I did before playing the Teal Mask storyline, and what I'll also be doing first in the Indigo disc. I went to all the shops and I bought all the clothes, shoes, accessories, everything. I like to look nice in real life and in the game. Look, y'all want somebody look busted and crusted all up in a video game? Absolutely not. You know Pokemon trainers come with the drip. Y'all already know that. So stop playing. We gotta match our Pokemon. You know, we be really, we're fashionable. We're fashionable Pokemon trainers, okay? But we're not materialistic, okay? We're not materialistic or anything like that. But look, my Pokemon train and battle. We win. We get items worth Poke Cash. So we ball. And that is what it is. But let's talk wild. For real, for real. Let's dig right in. Pun intended, of course, because we are starting with Excadrill, the evolved form of Drillbur. They both are based on a mole. I really like the design of Excadrill. They really amped up the mole design and gave it serrated steel claws and headgear. And that's cool because the real life mole does scare some people. They have 5 finger-like claws that help them dig. Most of the species are blind, and some of them have star-shaped tentacle-like noses that look so much like an alien. It's so freaking cool and scary at the same time. If you're on YouTube, I'll have a picture posted, but this nose with all these tentacles, it helps them find food while digging because it has 100,000 nerve endings that are very sensitive. Excadrill is a ground and steel type and is known as the Drill King because it can dig tunnels at speeds of over 90 miles per hour. Wow, that's fast. Now, the real life moles can dig at a speed of, you guys throw out some numbers from 1 to 90. What are you guys thinking? Huh? What are you guys thinking? Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys guessed. But they can dig at a speed of 4 miles per hour. 4 miles per hour. They are slow, but very effective at digging and destroying your lawn. They dig so much that they can kill your grass due to the roots getting destroyed. It's just one of those things that comes with living with and around wildlife and sharing the space. But you don't want it to get out of control. So people hire professionals to come and remove them. Others rely on the mole's natural predators to keep the population numbers under control. One of those predators being a fox. Vulpix and Ninetales are fox Pokemon. The Kanto species are fire types. The Alola species are ice and fairy types. I love the design. I love the lavender shiny color of the Ninetales. It's one of my favorites. They are based on the Arctic fox, which lives in Arctic tundra habitats like Alaska. According to the Alaska Fish and Game Department, these foxes molt twice yearly. They begin to shed their long winter fur in early April. By late June, the face, legs, and upper parts of the body are covered with short brown summer fur. The summer fur begins to change to their winter coat in September and October, and by November, the foxes have a beautiful snow white winter fur coat, which helps them disguise themselves in the snow when hunting for food. I want everyone that wears makeup like foundation to take a tip from the Arctic fox. I know you guys are wondering, Tay, how does this relate? Listen. They change because of the seasons. So make sure you're changing your foundation color from summer to winter. Okay, you got different colors now. We don't need your face giving summer tan and the rest of your body giving winter white, okay? Because we ain't out in the sun as much in the winter time. If you're not living where it's like warm all the time, when you actually live in a place that actually have real winters with snow and you got to wear a coat and gloves and hat and all of that stuff. So take these tips from the Arctic fox. You got to change with the seasons, okay? So make sure you're changing your foundation. I don't want to see summer tan and the rest of your body is giving winter white. Absolutely not. Now, while we're here talking about the Arctic, we're going to talk about the next animal-inspired Pokemon, and it's Glacier. I hope I'm saying its name correctly. If not, so be it. We be calling all types of different Pokemon names, different things, honey. It's always a debate about Pokemon names and how we say it and how it's pronounced. But I didn't play Generation 8, so I didn't know anything about this Pokemon. Glacier is an ice-type wild horse Pokemon that was introduced in Generation 8. Its Pokédex entries state that the mask of ice covering its face is 100 times harder than diamonds, and it can also be belligerent. Belligerent. Anything it wants, it takes by force. Now, why does it have to be so mean? I guess having a ton of ice stuck to your face that is harder than diamonds will make you a little grumpy. But I'm really excited to catch this Pokemon. I think it's beautiful. I think it's going to be a Scarlet exclusive. So I might have to catch it online in a raid with some folks that play Scarlet, but I love the design. We have another horse-inspired Pokemon from the same generation named Spectra, which is a ghost type and is the swift horse Pokemon. Its Pokédex entries say that it craves silence and solitude. It absorbs the life force of sleeping creatures while dashing through the night, and its kicks are said to separate the soul from the body. Wow. Now that's crazy. But I'm pretty sure anyone who's been kicked by a real horse may agree that that's what it feels like. Not your soul separating from your body, honey. Like, that sounds scary. And of course, it should sound scary because this is a ghost type. This is my favorite of the horse Pokemon. And I hope it's a Violet exclusive. I love everything about this Pokemon, the design and the typing, because I love ghost Pokemon, of course. I wish in this game that we didn't have to use Miraidon and Koraidon as our modes of transportation all the time. Because if I had to switch, hold up, for you guys that didn't know, we've advanced. We no longer ride bikes in Pokemon games. We ride Pokemon, okay? We don't ride bikes, we ride Pokemon. But if I could choose which Pokemon to ride, it would be Spectra for sure. My ghostly, trusty steed. Absolutely. Coming in. Riding like the headless horseman. Okay, bars. Ha ha. I can trust my Pokemon, but can I trust you to support the podcast? You can subscribe to Let's Talk Wild on YouTube and on all social media and podcasting platforms. You could support the pod by signing up and becoming a member. You could go to my podcast website on Buzzsprout to sign up. I'll have the link in the description box. Now let's ride back into the show. Next up, as quick as lightning, we have the electric type Blitzel, the electrified Pokemon, and its evolved form, Zebstrika, the thunderbolt Pokemon. Blitzel appears when thunderclouds cover the sky, and it can store the electricity it catches with its mane. Zebstrika has an ill temperament. Oh my goodness, why is all of these Pokemon so mean? Get it together. But it has lightning-like movements, and when running wild, it shoots lightning from its mane. Both are based on a zebra, and I love their design and the entire concept of these Pokemon. In the real world, there are 3 types: the graves, the mountain, and the plain zebras. No one knows how zebras got their stripes, but according to a study published in PLOS One in February 2019, scientists did a study and observed the behavior of European horseflies around live zebras living on a horse farm in Somerset, UK. They indicate that stripes prevent effective landing by the flies once they are in the vicinity of the host, but do not prevent them from approaching from a distance. In addition, zebras appear to use behavioral means to prevent the flies from spending time on them through constant tail swishing and even running away. As a consequence of both of these morphological and behavioral defenses, very few flies are able to probe for a zebra blood meal, end quote. Well, at least the zebra Pokemon don't have to worry about flies biting them, because with the electricity that it emits from its body, a fly would not even be able to come close. But do you guys think a lion could? Like Solgaleo? Solgaleo is a legendary Pokemon with the design of a lion. It's a psychic steel type that in past writings was called the beast that devours the sun. It is said to live in another world. The intense light it radiates from the surface of its body can make the darkest of nights light up like midday. I love this Pokemon, and I'm biased because I love all felines, so this design is right up my alley, and that's word to the alley cats, okay? Another pun, okay? Word to the alley cats. But being called the beast that devours the sun, that's like very large pause to fill. That's a title definitely fit for a legendary Pokemon like this one. But in real life, lions try their best to keep cool, okay? They ain't dealing with the sun. They have to deal with it because they're out there in the African heat. But honey, the lions is like, absolutely not. They rest in shaded areas. And since they don't sweat like we do, they pant a lot with their tongues out to help cool their bodies down. The real lions, they be going through it in the heat, honey. After all that running and hunting, I'm out of breath, honey. That's when them hyenas be trying to come in and get the food. They like, you tired. You look a little thirsty. You look a little tired. You look a little hot. Did the heat beat you down? You're so tired after this kill. Let me just go on and get a little nibble. Let me. That's how it be. Like, for real. Y'all ever seen the videos the hyenas be trying to sneak in? The lions be tired. Like, look, y'all need to back up, okay? But I'm excited to catch Solgaleo. I loved the Pokemon Alola Sun and Moon anime, so I'm hyped to add this Pokemon to my team. Last but not least, let's talk about the star of the Indigo Disc, the new legendary Pokemon Terrapagos. Not much is known about this Pokemon. It has a new typing that we don't know about yet. All we know is it may make your dreams come true. It's beautiful, powerful, and based on a turtle. The normal form is this cute little crystal turtle, and the terrestrial form is a luxurious turtle with nice French hair and a crystal shell with the sign of each Pokemon typing on it. Terrapagos wants to be the Mary River turtle so bad. This species of turtle is found in Australia and is known for having green algae grow on its head and shell, which gives the illusion of green hair. It doesn't give luxury like Terrapagos, because Terrapagos is giving very much rich Pokemon, okay? Very rich luxury, okay? But it gives the Mary River turtle a punk rock look to it. You know, the algae growing, give it a punk rock feel. And, you know, some people call it, you know, the punk rock river turtle or whatever. But yeah, it's not giving Terrapagos at all. But sadly, this turtle's conservation status is listed as endangered. According to the Edge of Existence program, the Mary River turtle is listed as endangered by the IUCN Red List following decline since 1970. The Mary River turtle takes an exceptionally long time to reach sexual maturity, which individuals do not breed before the age of 25. The building of dams and collection of eggs for the pet trade have driven the decline in the species. However, conservation programs are now in place to protect the species. End quote. Y'all better stop trying to traffic this animal, okay, in the pet trade. Let these people get these numbers up. Child, the breeders be thinking they could do better than the actual, you know, scientists out there. They like, oh, the species is declining. Let me make it a pet and let me breed it and have all of these babies because y'all doing too slow. Not my words, honey. I'm just, you know, saying what the streets are saying, with the pet trade streets are saying, okay, they saying they could do it better than the scientists. But listen, let's not get endangered animals off the black market, okay, guys? Let's not do that. It would be a shame if the Mary River turtle was to become extinct, and it would be a shame if after everything we could only battle and not catch Terrapagos in a game. I'm excited to play and to catch all of these Pokemon, but I really want to catch Terrapagos. It's one of my favorite legendary Pokemon designs. Will you guys be playing? Please let me know. Leave a comment. But a wise man once said, I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, and to train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Gotta catch them all, Pokemon. But let me know how you feel about today's topic. Make sure you guys follow Let's Talk Wild on all podcasting and social media platforms. Head over to the YouTube channel and subscribe over there. You could support the pod even further by becoming a subscription member. You could sign up to become a member on my Buzzsprout podcast website. It will be linked in the description box. Now, love yourself, one another, your pets, the animals, and the Pokemon. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.